Live? Are we live? And it looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to April 8th, Friday. Thank you all so much. Blessings to all. Blessings to everybody that's been following. Blessings to everybody that's been here. I appreciate you very, very much. I want to wish you an amazing, amazing day. Today, I'm going to speak with all of you all here on a couple of things that are so important and dear to my mind and what I do and what I study every day. And I would like you all to kind of take a moment here to relax and perhaps think about the next few points that I'm going to talk about. Sorry, we just got a silly phone call here while this is happening. So, what we're going to talk about today: attitude, success, seminar strategies, and what leadership has to do with it, and how your leadership would make the whole difference on this concept. All right, it's your leadership, your style, your message, and all what you can do. So, if you have not met before, my name is Kamal. I am a student and teacher of the law of attraction. I've been mentored by Bob Proctor. Rest in peace, Bob. And now being mentored with Laurel Langmeyer, studying strategy, success, money, frequency, vibration, and leadership. How do you get to that level? How do you go about creating the life that you desire, the life that you desperately want? You're asking for it, you're wanting it, but how do you do it? How do you go about making it happen day in, day out without fail, right? So, what I'm going to share with you are a couple of things, a few points that I have on leadership and some of the things that I'm writing about. I am just forever grateful that I'm able to do this, that I've studied this material, and now you get the chance to uh, hear it, share it, and invite others to hear it as well, because it has literally changed the course of my life. And it's just so good. It's just so good to be sharing with you today on this Friday. So I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for listening. If we have not met, again, my name is Kamal. I'm easygoing here. My contact information is in my bio and is on the social as well, so you know how to reach out to me. If there's anything I can help you with, if there's anything that you're struggling with, reach out, and I look forward to speaking with you. This next few points that I'm going to share with you has to do with this article that I've written, and it's going to be part of my published book. It's going to be a winner. It is a winner already. We know already, because that's how it's done. We don't just play around. We do it right. It's a beautiful chapter that I'm going to share with you. And if you're interested in it, we can get you a formal copy of that book and of that article. But I'm going to talk about attitude. And I'm going to talk about how your success can really happen and how you can really start making it make it work. Welcome, Amelia. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing. And also for those who are listening here on Clubhouse and those who are live, I want to appreciate you very much for sharing this. Nice to meet you, Amelia, as well. So cool. So to get your attitude right, to get the success to happen, and you're going to get an invite to the seminar, but to get it right, how you can get on this high vibration. You probably heard it often, law of attraction, frequency, and vibration, and it might be confusing to a lot of you. But I got to tell you, it's not that confusing when you study it for a while. Okay, it's not that confusing when you can have the power to focus on your goal. So when you're in a leadership position to succeed, you have to have this power to focus on your goal. And when you focus on your goal, you start concentrating on what you want. How do you do it? How do you can see this goal and really focus on it all the time? Not just some of the time. I'm talking all the time. It's like you see the goal, you see only the goal, you see the objective, you see yourself doing it, and boom, all the obstacles must move out of the way. Now, this is not coming from me. This is coming from the law of success. And where did that come from? Well, that came from Andrew Carnegie, who taught Napoleon Hill in the book Think and Grow Rich. So Napoleon Hill wrote about it. Welcome, Brad. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Brad Nicholson. It's a good friend of mine on LinkedIn and an amazing individual in the field as well. So when you have your mindset set on the goal and you see it happening, you see that objective, all obstacles must make way. So you see, Andrew Carnegie taught Napoleon Hill, and Napoleon wrote The Laws of Success. And then he wrote this book, Think and Grow Rich, which we also teach. So as a leader, to succeed, to get that strategy moving, to get you to really be focused, you got to focus on that goal. You got to concentrate on what you want. Concentrate on what you want and nothing else. How can you get your mind to just focus on what you want and nothing else? There's going to be a lot of stuff coming in your way because the paradigm is going to try to hijack you. Your habitual behavior is going to steer you out of the way. It's coming. You just have to focus and you learn how to do it. And we got to practice this attitude. We're going to get you to practice the attitude exercise 2, 3, 4 times a day so you can have a discipline in your thinking. Discipline is good. Some of you who are not uh, aware, you might hear discipline and you might be like, oh my God, what are we going to be doing? Is this the army now? Is this like exercise and being messed up? And then, no, 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 none of that. Discipline in the mind. Discipline is giving yourself a command and following it. That's what discipline is. Giving yourself a command and following it. That's what discipline. So these 5 points in my upcoming book, which is going to be published later this year, it is one of the chapters that I'm giving. I'm pre-selling the book. You must become in charge of your mind. Otherwise, somebody else is in charge. Your neighbors, your friends, your parents, the previous people that programmed you are in charge. But you must become in charge of your mind. For you to succeed, for you to get this attitude of success, you got to become in charge. Discipline your thinking of what's going on. Can you discipline of succeeding all the time? Can you actually think about it? Or when you're coming up on a goal, when you're working on it, you're thinking, oh, how are we going to fail? How's it going to happen? How many mistakes are going to go on? Where is your mind? See, we become what we think about. We are creating the future. And in your mind, you can focus on your goal. You can concentrate on what you want and start exercising this strategy. Start exercising this success attitude. What do you think people do? You think good things just happen to people all the time? Some people succeed and some people fail. You think God, the Spirit, picks and chooses Brad or Kamal or Amelia or Roberto? You think God just has favorites? You think people just get lucky because they got lucky? You can be lucky too. You can start creating your own success. And that's why in our training, we say we create our own economy. We create the future that we want. We intend it. Yes, I love that, Brad. Law of attraction comes from the law of intention. We can set it up. We can set up to succeed by waking up in the morning and saying, this is it. I am success. We see the future and we bring it back. People don't just get lucky. People become lucky. They create your own success. We create our own economy, whatever it is you want, right? You focus on your goal. But how do you do it when you're under all that stress? How do you do it when there is so much going on? You gotta study. I can show you how. And that's why I'm engaging with you here to come and register next week for the seminar that's upcoming on Thursday. It's gonna be an hour, hour and a half. In 1 hour, you should be able to get the content. So you can learn what it takes. You can learn what Bob Proctor has done for, 61 years. He's just passed away. He was 87, and I had the honor and privilege to study with him, to be mentored by him, and for a good year and a half. Cost me a fortune, but you know what? It's worth it. It's so amazing to be able to actually see it happening before it happened, and then it happens. It's so good. It's so good. I want to thank you, Amelia, Brad, and who else is here? We got Berkey, Grayson, and Roberto for listening. Thank you all so much for sharing this and being avid fans, and just love you for that so much, okay? Very, very much. I don't take it lightly. So are you wired to think big? So for this attitude of success to happen, we're going to get real, right? Are you wired to think big, or are you wired to be small, right? Like when people say, I want to open a restaurant, you think they're thinking, I want to open a big restaurant with big events, or are they thinking, I'm going to open this little tinky shop with just a little hut, and I'm going to just sell one sandwich at a time? What kind of wiring do you have? Can we help you think big so you can reach that next milestone, to be more, do more, become more? You probably heard that before. How do you do it? How do you do it? Are you willing to go on a journey? Right? I want you to learn to think big. That's what we call it, success seminar strategies. So you can get to that next level, that big job that you want, that big business that you want to really grow at $1 million level or $10 million level. I don't know where you're at. Till we speak, until you book an appointment, I don't know where you're at. And I want you to book an appointment. I want you to come and see what this is all about. How could somebody, that is nobody, 61 years ago, in 1960, go from nothing to something? If in the 1960s they became millionaires, what are you waiting for? When is it going to be your time? Welcome, Lisa. So excited to see you, Lisa. Lisa is a good colleague of mine, and she's an amazing SEO specialist on LinkedIn. Say hi to her, connect with her. Make sure you connect with Lisa because she can help you with your LinkedIn needs. She's helping me as well with my seminars. She's doing a phenomenal job. So it's so awesome. So if in the 1960s this material has been available, if in 1900 this was available, if in 1900 people made millions and millions of dollars, and you're now struggling, some of you are still struggling. What's it going to take? How come? It's thinking. It's all in the mind. 95% mindset, 5% strategy. People think all the time it's the how, it's the technical stuff, it's the schools, it's the degrees, it's the certificates, it's the city that you're in. There's success everywhere we go. There's money around you everywhere we go. Anywhere you go from one city to another, you see people changing jobs, and it doesn't work because they haven't changed their mindset. And that's why I'm writing this book. That's why I'm teaching this material, because it's so exciting. See, it took me, I would say, 19 years working in the field, getting 5 degrees in engineering and an MBA and a PhD until I have figured it out. But I only figured it out when I started to give. I wanted to give more. And the more now I want to give, the more I want to get, the more I kind of really understand the material. See, it took Bob a long time. Suppose it took him 9.5 years to understand what it takes to reach that next level. And now I get to share it with you. I get to share with you how you can move to that high frequency and vibration so you can get the success that you want, so you can focus on your goal, so you can start getting what you want. Right now, you're not getting what you want. You look at your results, and you're like, it's not happening. Well, I know it's not happening. How are you going to change that? How can you discipline your thinking so you can think bigger, so you can start succeeding? How you can become in charge of your mind so you can have that discipline? And again, what is discipline? Discipline is what? Is giving yourself a command and following it. It's starting that business, going to the gym 5 times a week, not just once a month, right? Are you wired? Or can you rewire our brain, our subconscious to give more and be more? Most people want to get all the time. You see, I only started getting when I started giving. And now the more I give, the more I get. Isn't that cool? The more I give, the more I get. The more I give, the more I get. See, we are wired not to get all these things, right? And I want you to be wired. I want you to be thinking of much bigger things. How would you like to be remembered? Would you like your mindset to keep on expanding so that your business can grow? I love that. I love what Amelia said here. I believe the law of attraction comes from the law of intention. That's so cool. That's so good. So good. But how can we make it work for us? How can we work with it so that it can start bringing us success and bringing us that money? So you can have that business blow up. You can have that business grow up, get really big. That's what I meant by, ballooning up, right? And here's Brad saying, you sow what you reap. I love that, Brad. Next time, Brad, I'm going to bring you live with me here. I'm going to send you the link next time so you can come and join me so we can have this live conversation to the world. See, we're broadcasting right now to Clubhouse, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter live. And with your knowledge, Brad, and because you know a lot, we can help all over the world. How would you like your mindset to be expanding all the time to become that successful? Right? How would you like to master money? Would you like to master money? Would you like to understand how to make more money? How to master it? Like, how come some people have it and so many do not? How would you like to increase value of your business so you can start thinking bigger? That's what we're going to discuss next week on Thursday. That's what we're going to discuss. We're going to discuss that on the Success Seminar Strategy next Thursday, the 14th, 12 p.m. Eastern. I want you to invite everybody. I want you to take this link, do me a favor, and send it to every friend of yours. Send it to every one of them, like a message. Send it like a text. Every one of you has at least 100 friends, at least 500 people on Facebook. So send it to everybody. Ask them to show up. It's free. Up to recently, we were charging $97. 47 to get in. So you want to start your business, Amelia? That is cool. That's going to help you. So make sure you show up. Make sure you show up so you know how you can expand your mind so you can get there. So start acting like that big business person that you want to become. So you start getting that success to come to you instead of you running it away from you. It's all up in the mind. See, like I said, it took me 5 degrees until I figured it out. I wanted to make decisions fast. I wanted to shift my income, and I wanted to uh, make decisions fast and set goals and achieve it. And it wasn't the degrees. But that's how we are raised. We are raised to grow up, go to school, get another degree. You want more money, you get another degree, and you do get more money. But that's just a little bit. Now, if you want to triple your money, if you want to triple your money like my clients are doing, if you want to get your real estate business to move like my real estate clients are doing, I have many real estate business customers. They're amazing. You ought to meet Bina. You ought to meet Lori Lee. They're just doing phenomenal. Talk about multiplication. I don't even know what the math is, but it's very, very close, if not is annual income in a month. That's what we're talking about. Value, money, thinking. You start a different experience. You got to bring something into your life that you've never had. You see, you keep doing what you're doing and nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. You're going to keep getting the same results. So I want you to start doing more stuff, bringing more goodness into your life. Start being around people that you want to be like. You keep doing the same thing that you're doing, you get the same results. And that's an attitude change. You might have to leave your friends. You might have to leave your family if they're so negative, and if they're so not willing to leave the $20,000 job they're in, you might have to leave them. I'm sorry to tell you, but in North America, if you're not making 6 figures, I don't know what you're doing. If you have nothing to sell, come and sell from me, for God's sakes. I want you to start experiencing success to that next level. Not a little bit, like that next level. You know, you close your eyes. What do you really want? Well-being. How do you want to feel? Do you want to wake up and feel amazing every day? How do you do that? This is not a goal. This is like a must. You have to wake up and feel amazing. Doesn't matter if you're not feeling good. Doesn't matter if you have a cold. Doesn't matter if you had COVID and recovered from it. How do you start feeling good? How do you refresh every day? It's like a reset. Boom, shift. It's all in the mind. See, I want to teach you how to control your emotions. I want to teach you how to control your experiences and what really comes up. I want you to start refusing to let any of the difficulties that you're facing right now to stop you. You have so many things happening to you. I want life to start happening for you. I love that, Brad. You saw what you reap. How about you start seeing life happening for you and controlling these emotions? Refuse to let difficulties stop you. Refuse to let failures stop you. It's just a lesson. You're just not ready for that next level. I want you to have that new well-being, that new baseline, right? How about you choose to be the best? How about you start choosing to be the best and have a burning desire on your next business venture? Let me see here what Brad's saying. At first, let's engage with Brad. It first comes from that I deserve this. I have earned this. I love that, Brad. Yes, you have to feel it. You have to feel that you deserve it. You have to know that you deserve it. You deserve it. You are God's highest form of creation. And your mindset has to help you get there. Now, depending where we've been and where we've grown up, we might not feel that wealth. We might not feel that we deserve money. We might not feel that we deserve the success. And we sabotage ourselves. You deserve the success. You deserve the abundance. These goals that you're dreaming about, the reason you're dreaming about it is because you deserve them. Otherwise, they would not have come to you. All desires must come to form. Whatever you're desiring is desiring you. Whatever you're seeking is seeking you. That success that you want is seeking you as well. What if you can help you visualize that goal to turbocharge your mindset? What if you can start learning how to manage money like at a whole different level? So you can just start doing what you want, not what you can afford. What if you can change your habits, the money-making habits that you have? Right now, you have some silly money-making habits. It's too low. It's not enough. You're built on scarcity, built on not having. What if you start changing your habits to built on having? What if you can start saying I can instead of I cannot? I will generate that income instead of until I get that income. It's a mindset. It's a mindset change. Now, I can't read the whole article for you. If you're really interested in the article, let me know and I'll send you a link. If I can get the link fast enough, maybe I'll get it. But it's usually not too easy, but maybe it is. Let's see. So I want no excuses. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? If I can do this, you can do this. That's the bottom line. If I can do it, you can do it. And I'm telling you, it was not the degrees. It is not the degrees. Now, what I'm inviting you here today is to come in next Thursday, the 14th. Yeah, let's go make sure the dates. Next Thursday, the 14th at 12 p.m. Eastern, I am going to have a seminar talking about this, talking about what Bob has taught me. And I'm going to share it with you. This leadership article is one section of my book that's upcoming later this year. So if you're really anxious and you want to get it, you can come and get it. Okay. But I really want you to come to the seminar because then we're going to have a face-to-face conversation. It's going to be on Zoom, but it's just as good. There's nothing wrong with it. It'll be a video just like this, small group. I think right as of this morning, there's 15 people who registered. And I'm looking forward to seeing you, Brad, Amelia, and Lisa, and Roberto, Grandma Sherry, hello, Grandma Sherry, and Stuart. I want you to show up. And I don't want you just to show up by yourself. Don't be selfish. I want you to stop being selfish. I want you to invite your friends. If you got to have some friends, look up your phone. You look up that phone and you dial some friends, say, hey, you got to come to this. You got to come and see what this guy's talking about. Because why come alone when you can come with somebody else? It's for free. It's not going to cost you anything. Success. Seminar strategies. So who's coming? Who's coming? Now, I had a quick video here that I wanted to share with you. So if the system lets me, I'm going to share it with you. So you can see where I learned this. Let's see how many minutes we have. We have a few minutes, not a lot. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Brad has something here, but I got to read it. I love that, Brad. We're going to bring you on and have a nice conversation with you, Brad, on this because, you know, you are the man. You are the man. Love it. Now, where is my video? Window. Okay, I found it. Here we go. So I was listening to this video earlier in the day, and I figured I might as well share with you what Bob was teaching me this morning. All right. I don't know how long we'll play. We'll play for a few more minutes. I cannot stay too long, but let's play it for a few minutes. Let's see if it lets me play. Yeah, it should let me play. Maybe not. I don't know what's happening.
That's a long time. But you know, oh, hold on a minute. I put it away because Doug was going to be at the desk, you see. Here. Now this, okay, thanks, John. This little bag, 500 of the world's top industrialists at the time. Now this was between 1908 and 1928, I guess it is. And I've got here, you want to zero in on this, Scott?
No, I want to go to the other one. I want to go quickly here. So here we go.
I mean, we had everything done. 5 o'clock the next night, we flew out of Atlanta. Now, I didn't have any business strategy, but I had a plan. I had an idea in my mind, you see. I had a model. I had a strategy. No strategy. The strategy was get the driver. Mindset. That's what I had. I saw exactly what I was doing. 2 weeks later, we flew into Atlanta. We were in business. We had office furniture. We had the phones hooked up. We had bank accounts open. We had salespeople. We had receptionists. We're in business. Now, I know that some of you are relatively new and you're planning. You're planning. You're waiting till you get the plan right. You want to get it all right. Well, you're ready right now. So just get out there and start selling. That's what you got to do. And let's understand, you may have had, I don't know, a distorted idea of what a salesperson is. A salesperson is somebody that's helping people all the time. And understand this, nothing happens till somebody sells something. You know those surveys you get every now and then, you frequently get them on an airplane. And whenever they ask, what do you do? I always put down salesperson. Always, always. That's what I see myself. Corey just mentioned it. That's how I see myself. I don't put business executive, business owner, none of that stuff. I'm a salesperson. Nothing happens till somebody sells something. Okay? So 5% strategy. Don't waste a lot of time getting ready. Don't waste a lot of time getting ready. I had a text from somebody this morning telling me that fear was setting in. I sent a text back and I said, face the thing you fear and fear will go away.
There you go.
And it will. Face the thing you fear and fear leaves you. All right? Now here.
So that's what I was studying this morning with my mentor, Bob. Okay? Rest in peace, Bob. And the idea is that to share with you. And that's what I want to share with you on that date. All right? Next week, Thursday, 12 p.m. So sign up at the link, and I look forward to seeing you. And if you want to get there faster, if you can't wait till next Thursday, I'm going to give my number here, 734-430-7396, and text me, let's talk, and then we can get going. It shouldn't take too long. I should get used to giving you my business number, but this is my private cell number because I do have a business number. So with that, that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. Success strategies. The book is coming out later this year. You saw the link. So if you're interested, buy the book. I would appreciate that. Share it with your friends. Here's the link right here. Share the link with your friends to show up. That would excite me the most if they show up on the seminar with you. Right now, there's 15 people as of this morning. We're looking for a lot more. Let's have a full room. We can go, I think, up to 100 with my Zoom box. And if we need more, we'll get more. But that's going to be the start. All right. So I want to wish you a blessed day, an awesome day. That's the message for today. Leadership. It's your choice. It's your choice to get to that next level. I want to thank every one of you, all of you, for those who are watching me live right now, for those who are going to watch later, for those who are going to connect. Hopefully, I was able to serve you, motivate you, engage you, and move you into action. I don't want you to just feel good of the conversation. I want you to move into action. That's what I want you to do. Move into action. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. Blessings to all. Thank you so much. Let's talk. 734-430-7396. Have an amazing day. Every day is awesome. Every day is good. Nothing happens until something is sold. You can do it.